videos in one day. What is life? Oh, wait, I gotta review this. Hi, viewers, it's TVB. Here today to review the film Morgan, which is the first film from Luke Scott, who's Ridley Scott's son. It centers on these group of scientists who artificially clone this girl, or experimental clone named Morgan. And Morgan's she's rapidly developing. She's doing all this stuff that normal humans would take a long time to learn, but she does it like that. And then after a while, she becomes aggressive and she starts killing things. And it becomes a sort of thriller film from there. Okay, I'll be honest. We've seen this sort of premise done many times before, where it's the setting's in a faraway location. There's a science experiment. It goes wrong, and next thing you know, everyone's dying, and the whole thing needs to get shut down. Right? Yeah, and I like that sort of premise, but it needs to be done right, if you know what I mean. And by doing so, you need a good atmosphere and some intriguing characters and some really compelling conflicts. This film doesn't really have that. The performances in this movie are fine. The girl who plays Morgan did a pretty good job. I will say so myself. I was convinced in her playing this science experiment, and everybody else yeah, they did fine, but the characters themselves I didn't feel any connection between them, or they really cared what was going on. That sort of thing. And the main chick in this movie, who's played by Kate Mara, if my memory's correct, that's what her name is. Yeah, I didn't like her. She's even more sinister than Morgan. It's just without spoiling it, she does a lot of stuff in this movie where I'm just why? You're just being a jerk. What are you doing? And I could see the potential this film was going for, but I feel it just gets taken down by just a bunch of fight scenes, and it's the camera work is very choppy. The editing is all over the place, and it feels way. That's a plane. If you guys hear that, I'm very sorry, but it just feels way too grim. It took itself too seriously. Even the lighting wasn't even that good in some scenes. This movie, it feels like Alien, but without the suspense, without all the thrills, and discount the xenomorph with a dangerous science experiment on Earth, and that's what this movie feels like to me. And I don't entirely blame Luke Scott for all this, because after all, it is his film. But dude, you don't need to follow in your father's footsteps like that, if you know what I mean. Guys, all in all, Morgan, it's a big exposition fest with some unlikable characters, with some decent performances, but just it had the ingredients to make a solid thriller, but it didn't have the recipe. So therefore, I gotta give Morgan a 4 out of 10 stars. It's a forgettable film. Okay, well, summertime's basically over. September 2nd. I didn't upload as many videos as I wanted to this summer, mainly because I had a lot of stuff to do. But I would say this summer went pretty well for me, and my slowly shrinking because my shirt's falling apart. Sorry. But yeah, I'd say overall summer went really well for me, and I think I'll save that for my end of the year video when I look back on 2016. But I saw some neat movies this summer, and I had a lot of fun. Now tell me, what is your favorite summer movie of 2016? Or what's your least favorite summer movie of 2016? Let me know in the comments down below, and give this video a like, and my Facebook page a like. Have a nice day. Don't forget to subscribe.